welcome back to the project box. A little montage there of everything we've been through with this little guy so far. We've got a little bit more to go as yet. We've got to put, as I said yesterday, some front panels on either side here, so we need to do that. And then we're going to look at putting some motors and things into it, for which I need to assemble the tracks as well, which is going to be good fun, I think. So, without further ado, I'm going to start by taking apart the tracks. I know it doesn't seem like the right choice to do first, but it's what I want to do first. So, without further ado, I need to tidy up from yesterday. There's still a lot of stuff everywhere, so yeah, need to do that. Well, that was far more difficult than it needed to be, but I do have two freed mounts for the tracks, so they're going to be going on the robot itself, either side, and the tracks just loop around them and they help to give it a torque to move. So, now I have a choice. I can either remove everything off of the sides of these, just take off each individual wheel from each side, or I can do the other thing, which is just to remove the entire plastic side and attach that to the robot. I'm not sure which one I want to go with. I feel as though if I just attach the side of this to the robot, it will look a bit weird. So the alternative is making up something to give it enough room to move, basically. So have a small strip of plastic that runs just along the inside of here to hold these three on, and then find something to just do that one with. Although that should be the same depth. Yeah. So just mount it, basically. That's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to remove them, mount them properly, so it all matches, which is the main thing. So we have all of the wheels off, ready to go into the machine. And what I'm just going to do quickly is have a look at the tracks, because we haven't done that yet. So the tracks offer on the inside a sort of jagged pattern like so, that fits into this gear here, slots into the middle, and it will pull out like that. This one goes at the other end, obviously. It's a flat one, so it doesn't provide much torque, but the main torquing point is this one over here, which drives it all around. So that's what we're going with inside the robot. These ones offer support if, for example, it's going over something, it will push up. You don't want it to push up too far because you'll end up with it not going anywhere. So these provide spacers, and they also have a bit of a rim on them so that it can go either side of the track. With that said and all that done, it is time to work out where the motors are going inside of Trusty, which is going to be an interesting minute for me, because it's going to be the first time I've actually thought about it. We'll see if I've done this wide enough to fit them first and foremost, and then we'll see if it'll all go, basically. have cut a couple of bits of plastic ready to go on the sides. You saw the removal of the top. It's to see if I can fit some motors in. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that today because I am running out of time. I started this quite late today and kind of wish I hadn't, but front's on rusty. So the two motors are in, but I've also gone a little bit further than that. As you can see, I have mounted up the tracks, one on that side and one on that side. So it is now starting to look like a robot. Instead of a giant pile of plastic. What I'm now doing is I'm cutting this up. This is going to form the internal rail here. It's going to go in here, and the three smaller wheels are going to go on that. And yeah, that's what's going to happen next. One side down. Oh boy, he got tracks. It looks so cool, and it works pretty well as well. I will say. You know, oh dear, saying that it's just come off. But you know, I think it'll probably be very janky. But you know, the rest of it is. What can you do? What can you do? It looks cool, and that's all I could hope for. Obviously that's going to be there. That should stay on. It'll be fine. It'll be interesting to see once I've wired it up what will happen. Our tracks are behind Perspex. Look at that. Bit of polycarb, not Perspex, polycarb. The tracks are locked in. This is all attached again. We've got the sides on, both sides are done. And now we've got one more bit that I want to attach today, one new bit that's going on, and that is this. This has been lovingly crafted with the help of my dad, who has sort of chopped this up so that it could be bent, and that is going to be attached to the front with a few screws. We've got a couple more over here that are going to help, and yeah, that's going on. And then we'll pop the top back on, and then in the next one we're probably going to try and wire it up to do a bit of a drive test. I think that'll be a bit of fun. That front section is all attached. You can see the 3 screws going in, and on the inside there are some just more chopping board blocks in there just to hold it in place. I have reattached everything, and as you can see, he has some eyes now as well. Look at him go. And so we are up to here. We have tracks attached, we have motors attached, we have the front section attached. Everything is back on. Obviously this top section here, that's going to be coming off again, so that I can fiddle with the electronics, but we have in there, you can see the motors, electronics to go in as yet, and got to try and work out how the weapon's going to work. But the first job that we'll need doing in the next episode, get the top off, wire him up, have him driving round. I do worry that if he tries to turn ever, the tracks will just come off. That is my current worry. I hope that's not the case, but you know, it may well happen, because it's a lot of weight to try and turn, and we'll see. We will see. If that is the case, that's a real shame, and you know, never mind. You live and you learn, and you build something else next. So anyway, that is all for this time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a like. Do subscribe to the channel if you are new. And yeah, I shall see you later for more rusty goodness.